thinking? And just leave it alone. There was nothing wrong with the way it was.
I'm not against change as long as they change it back the way it
Right.
used to be.
Yeah, if it's good change, but most of their ideas are not all that great. Okay, Hutchinson County Court is now in session, sitting as the probate court to hear the application to admit the will of the late Susan Spurlock Rollins we're doing this probate as amendment of title. And Donald Lee Rollins is providing the testimony. Is that correct?
That's correct,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Okay. 1 second. Let me turn my phone off so hopefully that doesn't bother us. Okay. All right, Mr. Rollins, if you'll raise your right hand. In this case, before the court, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, Mr. Cross, you may proceed.
Thank you. Donnie, would you state your full name, please?
Donald Lee Rollins.
And you are the applicant, are you not, in this application that we've filed to probate the last will and testament of Susan Spurlock Rollins as a muniment of title? Is that correct?
That's correct.
And she was your spouse, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And she was born on July the 6th, 1955 in Dumas, Texas. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And she died on January the 18th of this year in Amarillo, Potter County, Texas. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And she was 69 years of age at the time of her death.
Yes.
And she was a resident of and had a domicile and fixed place of residence in Hutchinson County, Texas. Is that correct at the time of her death?
That's correct.
And you're familiar with the document dated October the 3rd, 2019, that purports to be her last will and testament. Is that right?
Yes.
And as far as you know and believe, that will was never revoked or amended or altered in any way. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And no children were born to or adopted by her after the date of that will. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And she was married 2 times. The first time to David E. Fremel, and they were married on or about September the 6th, 1975 in Randall County, Texas.
Yes.
And as far as you believe, they were divorced in Hutchinson County, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And there were 2 children born of that marriage, Kelby Scott Fremel and Annie Marie Fremel Dozier. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the second marriage was to you.
What?
Second marriage was to you.
Yes.
And y'all were married on May the 5th, 1984 in Sherman County, Texas. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you were still married at the time of her death. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yes.
And there was 1 child born of the marriage, and that was Crystal Dawn Rollins Hicks. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And Susan's last will and testament does not name the state of Texas, an agency of the state, or a charitable institution as a devotee or beneficiary. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And she did not receive Medicaid benefits on or after March the 1st, 2005. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you have personal knowledge, do you not, of the financial affairs of your wife's estate?
Yes.
And you know that she does not owe any unpaid debts. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And as such, there's no need for a full-blown probate in this case. Is that correct?
Yes.
You know
Correct.
that you were named as the executor in the will, but you understand because there's no need of an administration, we're not asking that you be appointed as the executor of this estate. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Judge, we would offer the last will and testament of Susan Spurlock Rawlings to probate as a muniment of title only at this time.
I have reviewed the proposed order, and so after hearing the testimony today, it will be the order of the court that the last will and testament of the late Susan Spurlock Rawlins be admitted to probate as a muniment of title.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you. Y'all
Thank
have
you.
a good day.